Hello, everybody. Wow, it has been so long since I've done a video that I was actually fearful to get on here. I was like, well, we'll see how this goes. So, um, quarantine obviously has changed everybody's life for the last year. And what I found is I've been doing a lot of art, a lot of creating, but I haven't been posting too much on Etsy. I've been focusing on outdoors. Um, for me, physical activity helps me to burn off anxiety and for all different reasons. It doesn't matter who you are or what your belief is. We all have times when we need to burn that stuff off. So yeah, I was in the garden all year. And when I have been um, creating, I've been creating and I have a full bookshelf full of journals. And so I need to finish some. They all need a bit of updating and get them out on Etsy as well, because I would love for people to have them. And I enjoy making them so much. If I can't let go of some, then I can't make new ones to put out there to create. So I just thank you, everyone who even looks at the video, takes a look. Thank you so much. I love input. I love people challenging me. So do comment if you choose to. I would love to see what people have to say. So anyway, I did already on my Etsy, which is Sea Gypsy Joe, put this journal already on Etsy. I have 3 garden journals here. And then I have many other journals I need to finish up. But today I'm going to focus on these 3. I think each one is slightly different. I will tell you, each one does measure, let's see, 5.5 by 8. They are book covers by 8.5. I'm sorry, 5.5 by 8.5, 2.5-inch spines. I have sewn them in with, this is flour sack fabric spine. This is jute on the spine, both on the front and the back. This is a vintage wallpaper. It has a lovely texture. It's on all 3 books. To have this front, to have this back and to have this front. I love this picture. It was a border wallpaper, very, very nice quality. And so I decided to make some garden journals. It just looked like so much fun. So on the back, of course, is the other side of the wallpaper, the other part of that border wall. So like I say, 2.5-inch spine, 3-inch signature. I learned from a lot of different people on YouTube over time, the last 4 years since I retired, so many fun things. I'm a crafter, artist, maker. I do many different kinds of activities, but I must say paper art has been the most fun for me, partly because this right here is made from an old book cover, books that they were going to destroy. So you remove the insides. Some people have a hard time with that, but they do deteriorate. You keep the book covers. They're nice. I cover them with carpet tape, which is never coming off of here. It's permanently bound. Everything that I try to use to make sure that it's really going to stay there for a while. I create journals that I think would be fun to decorate. I like to art journal. I do writing, but I do writing in spiral notebooks because I have a lot to say and feel, and that's where I like to do my writing. But I do love to art journal. And so I create my journals so that they could be, you could create art collages in them. You could use them to document maybe your own save elements that you learn to make in them. There's all different ways to use these journals. Those people who understand junk journals and art journals, you know, they do, but a lot of people will ask, what do you use them for? I have one that has all my Etsy order people in it. I put their business cards, I put their thank you notes, I collect all that. I also use another one of my journals, not these, for all the samples that I make. Like if I made 3 of something, I would be putting one in my sample book, so I don't, you know, if somebody taught me how to make it, then I won't forget. I'll have a sample there so I can go back to it. I also use one for just art journaling. I have a few, actually. I love to art journal and collage. It's just a fun activity. Maybe sometime I will do a journal with me. But anyway, I'm getting way off track. I think I've just forgotten how to do these YouTubes. I'm going to put these two aside. And I'm going to flip through this one. It looks like we have plenty of room here. So what I did is, since they're all similar, this is number 1. This one has already been posted on Etsy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little tags on here so that I know which ones are number 1, number 2, and number 3 when they're posted on Etsy. So like I said, 2, 3. This is a Tim Holtz hitch. These are metal corners on all 4 corners. I've used a sari silk to just hitch on. They're quite squishy, so you should be able to have a lot of room in there to play. I'm doing a lot of my art journals have little mini pictures of my garden and my cat and all kinds of things. So I can really fill them up. But I try, even though I try to keep them flat. So I try to keep them so that people can choose to do that if they wish. But you can also take some of the elements out. You might want to save them. You might want to use them in another way. So you might want to remove some of the tags if you think they're bulky. All 3 of the books fold flat. This is the way Izzy B did her journals when I very first started doing paper journals, and I love it. She does the most beautiful job showing it. I learned how to do the 3-stitch binding from her. I use the carpet tape from her. She just is a remarkable young artist, and I just really appreciate everybody who shares their art and their YouTubes, because we're just, like, I'm retired. She's at home. She's an artist, and maybe she wants to sell some of her products. But most of us are just sharing what we know. It's just for fun. And that's what I think is so lovely, is that she shares so much of what she does and teaches us. So anyway, on the front here is like a library pocket. These are 2 journal cards. They are backed with tea-dye paper so that you could write on them. This is a tag, also backed so that you could write on it. It has a little peace charm, a little butterfly 3D element. It says feel excited. And I've done a lot of stitching in this book, and I guess I'm hoping that you can see the elements there and how fun that is. So that would be the first tag. This is a tag as well, a little pocket collage. It has a couple of also journal cards in it. And then, so that would be the cover. And then inside, I have added different elements. This is another little journal card with a little bird. These are from, I always want to say Nellie Edge, but that's when I was teaching. I'll think of it in a little bit. I use postcards. These are book pages. This is just a little saying that says, in the spring and at the end of the day, you should smell like dirt. Margaret Atwood. I love to add little elements like this. These are book pages from a botanist garden. Tea-dyed paper. Again, a page from Edith Holden. There you go. I remembered. Some Edith Holden pages, and I've sewn lace, and I've attached a rose charm on a bowl pin, which I just think those are really fun. You could take this off, put it somewhere else. Always, you know, they're yours. They're, if you purchase them, to rearrange however you wish. I tried to add lots of different kinds of papers. Like I said, there's a book page, ledger paper, tea-dyed paper. I did add several pages of tea-dyed paper. There's another page from her book, Edith Holden, tea-dyed paper. This is tracing paper. Here is music paper. I try to only embellish on the pages for fun. You could put something behind her and then trace it, or just have it here and glue it down and have something inside here. There's all different ways you could use the tracing paper artistically. On this side, I put a little belly band, and I put this journal card. I'm sorry, my words are having a hard time coming today. And so you could put other things in there, memories, letters. There's other things. More tea-dyed paper. This is the center. Also some cute postcards for journaling. This is in the center, and then here too is another little pocket. I got this idea with the envelopes from Jessica Rapp. I want to give her that credit, because that just is really, I use the punch from my envelope maker. I like this so much better than the round. It's already rounded then. It doesn't catch on your, whatever you're sliding in and out as easily. So, and then there again, music paper, tea-dyed paper. I try to keep it as naked as I can for creativity. Again, Edith Holden, tea-dyed, ledger paper, Edith Holden, more botanical page, book page, little poem. There are little spots for little tags, things like that you could add. I've left these plain, so you could decide to add to it, like I did this one. I added this cover. It was getting pretty, they were getting pretty squishy, so I didn't add something here, but boy, it would be a beautiful place to do artwork, your own artwork. And so inside, again, there's a pocket sewn in. This is also Edith Holden. Again, another journal card, postcard. There's a lot of places still left open to embellish. Botanical page, tea-dyed, again, the other side actually. And so all three, I'm going to show you the centers of each, all the same. This is a cute little journal pocket that could be put all different places with a paper clip. Again, same, the duplicating just like the other one. Here is a bowl pen with a little shovel on it. All garden pages, tea-dyed paper, botanical book page. Here's another pocket, etc. Now this one has an element on it. The first cover here. So this is really cute. It is a seed packet. It is a tuck, so you could put a photo in there, something in there to store. It folds open, and there's this cute little elements that you can either put somewhere else in the book or journal cards. Again, I just tried to keep it fun for people to be creative with. And again, here's this lovely, I love this. I did a lot of sewing. These are journal cards from, for journal cards, and this is from Edith Holden. I'm sorry, my head must be, I don't think I've spoke on any link like this except to my husband in months, so I guess I'm struggling. Anyway, postcards, lovely postcards. I don't, again, the same routine with the next signature, again, with postcards. Oops. This actually has 2 places that you could put things if you need to store them. This and the postcards as well. So I might, a person could glue to that down if they chose, if it became annoying, but it does give you extra space. And like I said, all different poetry, botanical, messages, another little pocket. I might add a tag there. We'll see. I did make these tags are made out of file folders. This is a lovely little tag with a little charm, bird charm attached, and it's sewn in. And also, this is the wallpaper and the cute little bird on the charm as well. I thought that turned out so cute. And that goes in there. This is a place that you could put elements that you want to use in your art journal. And so each of the books has that as well. So I left things lengthy so you could trim them. I left things blank so that you could decorate them. These little books for me are like a challenge. All of these elements are scraps or book pages, ledger pages. I do purchase tea-dyed paper from a lovely lady in Arizona. She does a beautiful job. This is book pages, vintage lace. Nothing here that came from, any digitals or kits. So these are found objects, I guess, is what you could say. Wallpaper, vintage lace, tea-dye your paper. And so I think that's probably one of the most fun things to do is create with just what you have in your stash, is what I'm saying. Obviously, the pages from Edith Holden are something not everybody has, but you could use a different botanical book. It would be the same. I'm very fortunate. This is book number 1. I am very, very fortunate because here, our hospice, you can get books for 50 cents. So when I did stock up on all the Reader Digest, that's where I get most of my covers, and I'll hook that on there so I know it's number 1. I've already posted it on Etsy. This is number 2, and so it will have this little tag. As I said, these are very similar. They're all 3 signatures. This is all natural wallpaper. This is jute. I'm also a macrame artist, so I hope that you can kind of see the textures there. I love the texture of the wallpaper, the jute. I use really healthy 600 adhesive, so it's not coming off. These covers are attached with carpet tape. And that's, believe me, I've had to try to remove them. It does not come off. So these are good for your bookshelf for some time. Again, this one is very much reflective of the other one. It has the pockets. These pockets are different. That would be the difference between this one and number 2. So I'm just going to flip through quickly and see what different elements there might be. It's the same. It's Edith Holden paper, postcards, and again, lots of blank pages for discovery, cutouts, backed with tea-dye paper for journaling. Again, here's this charm is a little bonnet with flowers on it, vintage lace. Again, this one has these beautiful tags. They're all either postcards, heavy postcard material, usually 2 or 3 in each pocket, or they have, this one is sewn and it has tea-dyed paper on the back. So I have sewn that one in. And this little guy. And again, the same thing. These are no digitals I purchased. They were anything I have, like vintage lace. These pieces are from, old kits or old pieces of paper, just individual pieces of paper. So no need to show those. These two are cutouts. Tea-dyed paper on the back, heavy postcards, poetry. And I will try to photograph any differences. Again, this little element, the other one had one as well. You can move that around. Second, a little ladybug and a bullpen on the second signature. This is the postcard for that page. This is the second signature. It does have that was the second signature. As I said before, between these two is blank. It gives you a great place to create art. On this one, I did add these cute, I'd made a lot of bulk elements, and this is a cutout. This is actually made, these are made with the tags from your garden adventures. When you bring your plants back, I scrub them and I put a grommet in there and a ribbon, and anyway, they're tea dyed, sewn together. Usually this one's sewn together quite a lot. I just put this in here because I think it's so cute. Gives a garden element, and then on this side as well. And so these can be used throughout your book, or you can leave them right there just because they're lovely to look at. Again, the third signature, here we have this. I hope I'm not going on too long. This one has a really large poetry. This one's the same. Lots of empty area. Here's a little tree of life on this vintage lace on this this book page. More postcards. They're all either heavy postcards or backed with tea-dyed paper so that you can write on it. Heavy enough to withstand that. More postcards. You could remove all those postcards and put your own sort of treasures in there. And again, this one has this lovely, this is from the wallpaper scraps, and it says My Garden, and I put in a little jewelry grommet and tea-dyed on the back so you can journal, and these little pockets as well. This is the back of this one. I just love them. I just love them, and I love mostly making them. I just think it's the most fun I've had. I worked for 52 years, and being able to just slow down and enjoy, what I worked so hard for all these years, and play with my daughter who still lives at home and do this. I'm truly grateful. This has been a rough year for everybody, and I feel more fortunate than some because the truth is, I have already retired, so I didn't lose my job, and I'm okay with quarantining. I'm an artist. I enjoy my quiet time. So I am missing some things, but I'm okay. I can handle it. I really can. I've been through some things, and I think that, sometimes when you go through things in life that are challenging, it sort of helps you to get through these kind of things. So I'm grateful for that. Again, this is number 3, and this one has the different cover, different front, but it has those guys on the back. I just think that's the cutest thing ever. And again, 3 signatures. This is vintage flour sack material, jute. I'm also a macrame artist. I do plant hangers, wall hangings, keychains, jewelry, ornaments, etc. But right now, this I have a lot of fun with. So anyway, this is the inside of number 3. I just love this. See this little butterfly here is so cute. And the tags are beautiful. They're this again is the paper from Edith Holden. So these books are very laden with Edith Holden, I must say. I love this tag. It has a little blackboard tag on it. It has these beautiful little garden tags in them. It sort of has this, I love the polka dot black sort of color scheme to it. So they're a little bit darker. Isn't that cute? This is also her book pages. Again, springtime is the land awakening. The March winds are the morning yawn. Lewis Blizzard. And again, the same thing. Botanical page book pages, tea-dyed paper, Edith Holden page, tea-dyed. It's always, every one of them is the same except for the embellishments. This one, this is a little flower basket charm. Always vintage lace, same pages, postcards. A few little cute elements are different in each one, as I had things on my table. Little pocket for a tag or a business card is what I thought. I might put my business card in there, which I haven't done yet. Postcard, another, this is the second. Remember, no embellishment for artwork. Again, this one is the same thing. Vintage lace, Edith Holden, etc. Right on through. The center, same thing. Pockets for storage. This is, and then ledger paper, the same thing. Little pocket. This embellishment is a little snail. And then on the third, and this is the poem in the back of the second one. On the third one, again, an embellishment. This is so cute. It has tea-dyed paper. These are old vintage seed packets. And so I turned them into these little things. And then on the back here, it has a little pocket. And again, it's the same theme with the dark colors. I like that. The polka dots. Again, journaling cards, elements, very much the same in each book. I tried to keep it. Another poem from William Shakespeare. Again, same papers. Here, belly band tag, mushroom tag, everything garden focused. The third one is a little shovel charm. This one is so adorable. This page is so cute. I love this. I got this out of a book of this little boy. It's like a Victorian type garden book. Anyway, this picture, I kept this on my desk for a long time, and then I thought it would look so cute in this garden book. This is probably one of my favorite elements, and this is just a piece of gauze, as we, for lace for a bowl. I love that picture. So whoever gets number 3 gets that picture, and it's adorable. And then again, a little spot. And again, this is from the wallpaper, sewn in, little sunflower charm, and again, a little pocket so that you could store goodies in there to embellish with. So this would be number 3. All have 4 metal corners. As I said, I will post 2 and 3 sometime this weekend as well. I'd probably try to get them out this evening. I'll get the photos done and do that. It does take a little bit of time. So number 1 is already posted. I'm going to post 2 and 3 before the weekend's out, is what I'm going to say, because it does take time to post those. And I will attach the numbers, and hopefully that will help people to see what I have to offer. And so I hope to see people again. Each of these journals is about 132 pages front and back, if people are interested. As I said, I gave you the measurements, hardcover, charms, vintage lace, Tim Holtz hitch, etc. So I think I've covered everything that's on my notes here. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I do hope I get back here to do some more finishing projects, because this is the next project I need to go back and finish. And it's called, look at this, so beautiful. This is that big journal. It's called The Secret Garden. And here, the definition of secret. This is a big book, 2 signatures, adorable charm on the spine. This is a big book, but I really want to finish it out. I have to decide if something goes here. I was in it and noticing I really needed to add tags and things. It's just lovely. It has a very vintagey butterfly garden kind of feel. And so I want to put in some of these lovely tags. And so this is going to be the next one I want to finish up. So maybe I'll bring you along, or maybe I'll finish it and then do a flip through. I'm really excited to get back here. My lovely husband just updated my YouTube because I hadn't been in here in so long. But you know, I think we're going to be in another lockdown for a while. So I thought I really want to create some more. And so a way for me to do that is to let go of some of the collections I have on my shelf already completed or nearly completed. And I really enjoy that group and how much I learned from watching their YouTube. So I'm hoping maybe some people are able to get something from my YouTubes. I do have a few planned ones that I do want to do this winter. One is a journal made completely of what I call throwaway stuff, just garbage. I made the covers with brown paper bags. The whole insides are embellished with things that you would find, very much like these. So I would love to do, I made one completed, and I would love to do one as a tutorial. Because I think that I know when I was young and I didn't have much, I would have loved to have had videos that kind of suggested to me where I could find maybe other solutions to things. And I think that, if I wanted a diary, if I could have known I could have created it like this, it would have been so much fun. But I don't recall anyone ever creating such this kind of thing. Mostly, like my grandfather's scrapbook was just a big paper scrapbook full of what he glued to it. And when I got it, I had to completely dismantle it. It was falling apart. And so that's all I've ever been familiar with. So learning about this kind of paper art has been so much fun. And I just want to continue. I made gnome books. I made a series of gnome books. I made a series of sewing books. I made a series of not gnomes, but I made a pirate one, a ship one. I really am excited to share with you. So I need to go to each one and double check and be sure if they're complete and then get them on YouTube. And so anyway, sorry for yakking so much. I think maybe I'm lonely. Maybe not being able to go to retreats and bantering with other crafters and seeing people that do like things that I do, it does have its benefits. I really miss that. So anyway, I'm going to let you go now and see if I can get this uploaded and see if I can get these online. Thank you.